All right. It says, thank you for years of service and dedication to Warrior Elementary DARE program. We will miss you.
Thank you.
And we're going to start, and he also has someone that is trained that's taking over for him, Officer James. So we are really glad that somebody else wanted to take over that so we can continue that. It is a great program for the kids to go through. It really helps them see and be able to make decisions that they're going to be faced with, even though we all don't want them to be. And it gives them options and where they've already thought about, what can I say, what can I do if that happens. So I'm going to let Officer Boydell start, and we'll present the certificates.
As she has said, I'm Officer Boydell. This is Officer James, and we're with the Warrior. For those who don't know, we're with the Warrior Police Department. We are the DARE officers, okay? Anybody here, I always like this, anybody here, D-A-R-E, DARE, anybody never heard, be honest, you never heard the acronym DARE, never heard of it? Well, that's good. It's been around a few years, I'll tell you about that in a little while. Boys and girls, were you paying attention to anything we talked to you about? Does anyone in here know what DARE means? D-A-R-E. Anybody? Okay. What does D mean? Everybody. One more time. D. A. Abuse. R. This is the easy one. You better get this one. This is what you're here for. E. D-A-R-D. DARE started like so many other programs in the early 80s out in the West Coast. A police department out there, anybody want to guess? You see them on TV all the time. They've made movies about them. One of the most prominent police departments out on the West Coast. Anybody? Say it. LAPD, Los Angeles Police Department. I worked for Birmingham for 20 years. You know, they used to have all these programs about law enforcement. Anything we saw LAPD doing, we knew it was coming east. We knew what they were doing in 3 to 5 years. We at the Birmingham Police Department in the state of Alabama would be doing whatever programs that they did. LAPD. They started the program in '83. It made its way to Alabama in '87. Was that 4 years? Started up in Huntsville. That's where I actually got my training, up in Huntsville. The program is a basic thing. What it does, it builds on what you guys do. It builds on teaching your children, you know, basic things, right from wrong. There are consequences to things that you do out here. And, you know, in some of the main topics, you know, we talk about tobacco, alcohol, drugs, and other things. And you can't, you know, today's society and what boys and girls are facing is unbelievable. I catch myself all the time, and I'm sure you do too, saying things like, when I was growing up, we didn't have to worry about this, that, and the other. So again, what we're doing, we're building on what you guys have already started, the foundation. When they leave here, they'll go over, most of them I'm sure are going to middle school over here. They've got programs over there, okay? But basically, it's nothing unique, it's not a silver bullet. It builds on what you guys have already taught them. It make good decisions, because there are what? Consequences to bad decisions, okay? We all know that. We've all made mistakes. Raise your hand if you've never made a mistake in here, you know? You know? We all make mistakes. The one thing, I've got 3 boys and 2 of them are grown. I always tell them, you know, if you do make a mistake, hopefully it's not going to be something that's going to affect you the rest of your life. And, you know, we're in a computer age now. Everything you do is put on computers. I mean, good or bad. So when they go to college or go for their first job interview, one of the things they're going to do, they're going to look on the computer and see, you know, we all do things when we're young that we wish we hadn't done, and we're not going to do that anymore. It's going to follow us. Have you ever told us it's on your report and it's going to be for the rest of your life? That's basically true now. So you don't want to get yourself involved in something that's going to hurt you down the road when you leave here and you mature and you start your own family and this, that, and the other. But the program also, what's good about, one of the main things that's good about it, the boys and girls get to see law enforcement officers. Believe it or not, we don't get in gun battles. We don't arrest people all the time. Believe it or not, I worked in Birmingham for 20 years. Been in law enforcement for 36 years. Been in a lot of serious situations where guns and other weapons were involved. But I am thankful I've never had to shoot anybody. Several times I had to, and sometimes I was just a poor shot, you know, whatever. But thank goodness in my case, you know. So again, they get to be around, see police officers talk to them in a non-confrontational environment. And that's good. It really is. But, and then another good thing about it is you've got the city of Warrior and their administrators and city council and mayor coordinating with the Jefferson County schools, a county, and you guys are the community, and we're the police department, so we're all working together. That's something unique about, you know, our government and our country, that we do all that kind of stuff. And that's really good also, okay? But it's a really good program, and I hope you guys learned a lot from it. And again, use that to learn it as you continue on your education. Be careful, have a good, safe summer, okay? All right, great.
Let's give him one.